night if
Sorry.
I got it. Okay. I might take it right away because I feel like if it's fresh in my brain,
No, for
So,
sure.
the whole proctored thing is like,
It's stressing me out a little
Like-
bit.
I don't want to move. Look at the screen.
Although did you look? We do have one side of a full page for notes.
Oh, I didn't see that yet.
I looked
Oh,
that up
good.
this morning. So
Well,
we
I can write really super tiny.
right. It does not say the font size. No. So we do have that, which for me, it was like, okay. I don't feel quite as stressed out because I was worried that we'd get into it and I would mix up like central limit theorem and the law of large numbers or the
Mhm.
the different equations and stuff like that. And so I thought, if I have something like
Right.
that to write it out and
Well, that's
see.
awesome. Yeah, because I can write down the equations, make sure I have them right, and then those laws and the theorem.
And the
we have them in
calculator.
focus.
Let's
And a
see.
calculator. Well, they let us use a calculator,
Uh-huh.
but not our phone, probably. That's what I've been
Probably.
using.
Right.
That means I gotta,
They have,
I-
they have
my
a calculator
daughter,
up there.
my
did they?
son. Sorry.
I said they have a calculator there. Proctor.
Provided.
Proctor. Yeah, they have a calculator.
Oh.
provided.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Because it says you have 4 hours to take the exam.
4
Um,
hours.
You can
How many
have
questions?
So long.
37.
Okay, that's a lot.
I'm sure it's just so that if you have a lot of testing anxiety, you don't like, there have been exams that I've taken that it said that you had 3 hours, but it took me no more than 20 minutes. So I'm sure it's just to make
Yeah.
people feel like you don't have to rush. I hope it doesn't take me 4 hours to do 37 questions. May not talk to anyone, but you can have one side of a page of notes and then the links to the data and the normal probability applet will be provided within the exam.
Oh, good. Okay.
So
Because I gotta get them on my computer. I was trying to get everything loaded onto this computer because it. Anyway.
anyhow,
Hi,
and
David.
allowed to
I
use.
have a quick question. Pardon me.
No, you're fine.
Okay, I have a quick question. I took the homework last. I took the homework last week, and I found something, and it was a little confusing for me. I was just a little unsure how to go about it or why the answers came out that way. So I just want to share the questions and kind of, let me see if I can put it in a. Let me try to share the questions to explain a little bit of what I mean.
Okay, I just made you the host, so you should be able to share now.
Okay. Let me get to it first.
Captain America fan.
Yeah.
My son-in-law is obsessed.
What was that?
My son-in-law is obsessed. He has like the real shield and everything.
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna have to meet him someday.
Yeah.
They had an event,
but,
see if we can find it. Just like a couple weeks ago that we went to, the kids and I. And watch now, I won't be able to find the videos.
Okay.
Can you guys
Let
see
me
that?
show you.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
They had different superheroes and my kids are massive fans, so
That's fun.
they love that. Sorry.
Okay. Let me share now. Let me share this. Okay, so this is the question.
The law school admissions test is required for admission. Mean of 150 standard deviation. Probability in a range. So this one is the z-score of just the regular z-score, right? So it's 157 minus 150 over the standard deviation of 9,
Yes.
right? So that's,
Yeah.
and then what is the probability is then we put that z-score into the applet, and the applet gives us the probability and the percentage up at the top.
Yes, yes, that's it. Now, see the problem I discovered. I know if it's greater than, you select the left side. It's
Mhm.
greater than, and if it's less than, you go to the right. Sorry, no, I'm mixing it up. If it's greater than, you select the right side, and if it's less than, you select the left side. Okay.
Yes.
So for this question, for this first question, I did it the same way I just explained, and I got the answers when it says above or when it says below, okay, whatever it is. Okay, I think both of them said above. So I actually got the answers. But for these ones, this second question, tanker trucks are designed to carry huge quantities of gasoline from refineries to filling stations. A factory that manufactures the tank of the trucks claims to manufacture tanks with a capacity of 8,550 gallons of gasoline. The actual capacity of the tank is normally distributed with a population mean of 8,544. And oh, one moment, I think I'm mixing that.
Okay, so you got your answer written in there, or so your
I think so.
mu is 8,544.
This one rather.
So that's the question.
These are the answers I wrote down. So I think it's about the same thing, because both questions said it's the mean is normally distributed for both of them. And so when I plotted this one, the correct answer came out as this, because it says less than. It says here less than, and then it says here greater than on this second question. I think they're about the same thing, but one of them, the probability that a randomly selected tank will have a capacity less than this. And then this one says a sample size of 50 and all that.
Right.
So when I did that, when I did less than here, I got something less than this the first time. So when I tried doing it again, I just said, okay, why not just select the range, the range, and also less than. And that's this answer here. This answer right here, this one.
So you used that range then in your next calculation?
Yes, I used the range and less than, both of them. That's what gave me this one highlighted in yellow.
Right.
And then, yeah, go ahead.
So I don't know if that's right. I don't have that answer right in front of me. I'd have to do the calculations. But on the second one, did you use the 0.692 in your calculations?
This is the probability. This is the final score. This is the final answer. This one.
Right. Oh, okay.
So I just put it in there. I just put it in there to remember.
Okay, and was that right?
No, this was right. Yes, here. This was right.
Okay. But your next one was not. Is that what you're saying?
This one was not. This one I put it in twice, but the calculation, everything came out right. I calculated several times, and I still got the same thing, even after I plugged it in. So I started wondering, is it that I'm still wondering about this one? How is it that it's less than? I thought it's supposed to be just the scores are less than that range. You know, that's what I thought, that the scores are less than, but I had to go less than and then within the range to get this 69% probability level. But for this one, I started wondering, do I need to also go with the range and then greater than? And I got lost around here. I'm not sure
So-
why, because
Did
both
you-
questions look like they are the same.
Did you square root the 50 when you were looking? Because the simple
Yes, I
random,
did.
okay, because we didn't
I
need
did.
that in the first one.
No, we didn't. I
Okay.
did.
Okay, sorry, I don't have it in front of me.
Let me see if I can call up the quiz. Let me see if I can call up that quiz.
So the,
So you see what I mean?
so we'd be doing 8,550. Let's just walk through it. Minus 8,554 over 12 over the square root of 50, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Because going into the exams, we certainly will see things like this, and we don't have the luxury of taking it twice.
No. Square root of 50. Did you round your numbers? Like when you did your square root, did you round your number down so it was shorter?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay.
You know, we talked about it last time.
Right.
So I didn't.
Because
Okay, these are the questions here. Both questions here. See them. Okay, no, not this one. It's this one here, this one here, and this one here. Number 10.
I got,
And okay, now see. Okay,
Wait.
look at this answer. See the correct answer. They say 0.991. Okay, they said this is the correct answer. Can you see my screen yet?
yeah,
Or you're still seeing the Word
I'm
document?
still seeing the Word document.
not the work, we're seeing the word, yeah.
You're seeing the Word document. Okay, let me stop sharing and then go to this one.
So I got the answer for that calculation is 3.536. Did anybody else do it?
I'm still working on it.
Okay, let me show you this one. Let me show you from here and the answers they give.
Okay.
Actually, this answer here, 0.99, if you subtract these two, or if you add them together, you see it comes down to 1. So actually what this is, this answer here is the
Oh,
the
that's the
interval
C-square.
and greater than.
Yeah,
This answer here, this second one here, this one down here, is the interval and greater than. That's what gave 0.9. Because when I used the applet, I actually got that answer. But I started wondering, okay, what I did, I said, okay, this is the second time I'm taking it. Let me plug in the less than with the interval and then not do that here. So I now got this one wrong. But even if I had got it right, even if I had got this answer and got it right in the test, I would still ask this question. Because going into the exam, I wouldn't have 2 trials. I'll just have 1. And
Hey,
I need to
Morgan, do you
understand.
mind scrolling up? You
Okay.
mind scrolling back up to the
Back
question?
up to the question. Okay.
with the
here.
I'm just,
information.
oh, yeah, right there. Thanks.
And then I don't have the applet open on my computer yet. Can somebody else, like Allison, are you still calculating it?
Tell me, I can plug it in.
Okay, I got 3.536.
3.536.
What's the E4? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so 0.99. Nine. Was that the answer, 0.999? Is that correct?
It was 0.991.
0.991.
And then one. So I'm having a total brain fart. So if it's a 9.8, you
Okay,
round
let
that
me,
up to
let me
one.
try to calculate,
How would that
okay,
be?
this one here.
9.998.
This
How would
one,
you
this
round
one
that?
here asks for the Z-score, okay? And it now says, what's the probability
It's
that the
9.
randomly selected tank of this. So it's just to plug in this 0.5 into the
9.9.
applet. Let me do that. Let me explain what I mean. 0.5. Okay. Now see what I mean. Let me try to. This actually is the Z-score that we plug into the applet to get this answer, 0.692. Same question, but the first one, then the second one, when the population size went higher. Okay, now see, it says, let me go over it again. It says here, what's the probability that a randomly selected tank will have a capacity of less than this? Round your answer to 3 decimal places, less than 8550. So now this is where I'm confused. Okay, this is the Z-score I got, 0.5. Now I'm supposed to say less than. So less than is here, right? Less than
Well,
is here.
it depends on what we're trying to find less than. What was the, because it could be both the middle and the side, but I'm not sure. I can't remember what the question is.
Okay, so my question is, when do we fix the middle and the side? And then when do we just pick one side?
Oh, I
Because-
got you. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I was confused about that a little bit too, but so what's your mean?
Yes.
Because if it's greater than the mean, then you're gonna, or like if you need to know if it's, so if your mean is 100 and they're asking you for everything that's like
The mean is
120 and less, then you would do both because it would be above the mean.
Okay, the mean
And-
here, this is the mean.
Okay, so your mean is 8,544
And this is what we're dealing with.
and the number is 8,550. So that's more than the mean, right?
Yes.
So then you would select both the left side and the middle because it's above the mean.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay.
Another way of looking at it is looking at exactly where the Z-score is. So the Z-score will either be 0.5 or it will have a negative on it. And that will correspond directly to where it is on the applet. So go back to the applet because the Z-score is 0.5, not negative 0.5. So if you focus on that 0.5 line, you're just going to highlight what's below that one and not just what's below negative 0.5. No, that one's still highlighted because it's less than. And so is
This
the
one?
middle. Yeah.
This highlighted and the middle is highlighted.
Yeah, because that's below 0.5. But if the Z-score was negative 0.5, then it would only be the left side.
Oh, okay. If the Z-score is 0.5, it would be this, both of them. But if the Z-score had a negative on it, it would just be this.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Mhm. So yeah, the Z-score will be represented by a line there, and you just have to highlight what's below the line or above it.
I think that same thing goes for the second question, because okay, this now a little bit just to following the rule of thumb Cindy gave. It says here greater than this, and the mean is actually greater than this guy here. So does that mean we'll do this and this? Assuming
If it's less than the mean though, like if in this case, what you're talking about is if it's less than the 8,554, is that the mean?
yes, the mean is 8544.
So if the question is asking if it's below a number that's below the mean. I know that's really confusing, Taven, and in your brain you can do this, But for me, that's the way I have to see it, is like, this is the mean. If it's above the mean, then I am clicking on both the middle and the left side. If it's
No,
below the mean, then I'm clicking on the middle and the right side,
and
because
it's
I'm just
probably
super
easier.
visual that way. But
Yeah.
see, my husband was sitting here trying to explain to me how to use my calculator. Remember last week we were talking about how to be able to save a number and do the backwards calculations all without having to type in the whole long numbers. And he's got it. He knows exactly how to do it, but I cannot visualize that. So I have to write out every number, type it into my calculator to do the calculations. So just a visual person that way, I guess. But
And
I don't know.
the mean directly down.
No,
That's kind
it's a way different number than you are, so.
Well, that's the applet number. This is the Z-score I got.
So for number 10, did anyone get a z-score of negative 2.357?
I don't remember what Z-score I got, but it's
I did.
2.357.
Yes.
That's what I got.
So,
I think that's the right one.
okay. So now it's asking for, the question says, we should, if it's greater than this number. So
Yes.
where I'm always confused is, do you have to click this guy, this range here, and then this one because it's greater than,
Yes.
or do you just click this one?
No, you want the whole, so because our Z-score was negative 2.357, am I unmuted? Okay, sorry. It's from that point on. If our
Okay.
Z-score had come out as 2.357, it would just be that. I was going to show you on my computer, but you can't see my mouse. It's just
This
that
one?
little, yeah. But because ours was negative, we want it all the way over
Negative.
with the bell.
Yeah, so Brother Morgan, for me, the way I like to look at it, the z-score represents the number that we used in the formula to find the z-score, the number from which we subtracted the mean. So
Okay.
our z-score here, it's a representation of 840.
Uh-huh.
So any number from negative 2.357, it's what we are looking for, going up.
Okay, from here, going up. Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. I think it makes sense.
Want a new paper?
Thank you.
Hey, Morgan, since you
Oh,
have,
fine.
you have the computer, can you type in a number for me? I just want to check this again on that Z-score.
Okay.
So, all right, so it would be 3.5355, and just, let's see what it comes up to. And then we wanted it, was it below? I think it was on the left, everything on the left,
That's real.
in the middle. Wait,
That's kind of
what happened?
3.535. Is that?
Yeah, but yeah, so that's that's exactly what I got when I put it into.
Okay, hang on a second.
It's 0.9998, but they said the answer
Okay.
was 0.991.
991.
Well, what if you did, actually, what if you did 3.536?
Try 536. Just change the last, there you go.
You gotta go watch your show.
Same.
0.9. Yeah, I think they're
So-
jacked up.
But we got, I don't understand.
It's close, but there's a difference in there, so I don't know if they screwed up something.
But I got it right on the test, and that's exactly how I did the calculations.
Right.
But generally, I think I get, can I stop sharing?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm so grateful.
Whatever.
Thank you.
It's super close there. It's
I know,
around
but
there.
I got it right on the quiz.
So I don't get where they're coming up with this.
So what number, how did you do the calculation, Cindy? Like what
I
was on
did
top?
okay, so 8,550 minus 8,544.
It's 8,540 for that question.
Oh, then that would make a difference.
8,540.
And then
Okay.
over 12 divided by the square root of
Yeah.
50.
Okay,
Yeah. That was my problem. I put in the 4 just now. I did it
was-
right on the quiz. That's why I was like, what the heck? Why is
I
this
was
not
trying to
answered?
calculate it wrong and then I found them.
Yeah, good job.
No, but I was doing the exact same thing as you. So
Yeah. How did I get it? Because I did it over here too, 8,544.
did you
Are
do
you
it
sure?
8550? Yeah.
Yeah.
So 8,550, the square root of that one was 20 for that
Yes.
question.
That was the question 8.
No, what was our mean?
8,544.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
That's the mean.
Yeah.
So for this question, it was 8,540.
What's the,
Right.
what's the sample size?
Okay, it's
here? Is
44. No,
So
so it's
that's negative
8,540 minus 8,544 over 12
Right there.
over the square root of
You guys
50.
see that?
Yeah. Yeah, I got
so
it.
Negative.
Okay, that's where I screwed up. So the process was correct. It was just my calculations were wrong.
Yeah, the number you put in there.
I was
wrong.
wrong, yeah. Okay. I'm fine. Morgan, are you fine?
I am.
Do you understand?
I do.
Okay.
Hey, did we have any other? Oh, okay. It's telling me we're running out of time. Do you guys mind jumping off and getting back on? Sorry, I need to
Oh.
email the teacher.
I don't know what you guys want to go through, like as far as a review today, because the
just don't know
lesson
what the
thing is
test
just a
is.
furry thing.
I just don't know. So we have a group quiz. And I don't know. So here, why don't I open that real quick? Because if it's just, yes, we attended the meeting and yes,
Right, that's what I was wondering. If it was just.
so it does have questions, just going over the review. It's our longest one. There's 31 questions. So
All right.
let's go ahead and jump off real quick. And then
Might
jump
be
back
for a
on.
while.
Well, I was gonna go, stick around.